Well, what's up, everybody? So sorry I wasn't able to do the show today at my normal time. Some stuff came up and I couldn't get away. Not even a simple comment. So I apologize, but we're gonna do today's episode anyway. We're a little bit late, running it at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. We'll be back to our normal time tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. Let's do the show. Let's do this episode because we got to stack today like we stack every day. And on today's episode, my focus is going to be how do I start accumulating Bitcoin in how I would start accumulating Bitcoin in 2024. So let's jump into that right now. But first, let's do our set strength. Here we go. Set strength. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm still gonna do a round of applause and an apology to Leonard, Carlos, Hard Huddle, Garrett, and Paul. Sorry, guys. Sorry I missed the actual regular time. Hope you guys can watch this replay. I am truly sorry. There we go. Today the price of Bitcoin is, or right now actually, $59,013.08. What? Might be able to do a double stack today, because we're actually at a local low. Very nice. You can buy 1,694 Satoshis for a single dollar. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. So you can start accumulating Bitcoin a little bit at a time. And actually we're gonna talk about that today a little bit later in the show. So let's keep it going. So you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day that penny could be worth 16.96 Satoshis, almost 17 Satoshis at the current price of Bitcoin. And just like that, it's that easy. Yeah? It's you can start with as little as $1, depending on the exchange you use. Today, we're going to specifically talk about the Strike wallet, Strike app. That's what I'm using to stack. That's what we use here on the show. So let's get into that in the next segment they would like to call Why We Stack. Why We Stack. Oh, what up, Leonard? Thanks for coming back. Hope everything is good, dude. I'm so sorry I missed the time earlier. All right. We are stacking because the more value that so when you work and you exchange your time for monetary energy, for value, you got to move that value into Bitcoin. And when you do that, when you save that in Bitcoin, your purchasing power increases over time for that value that you have saved in Bitcoin. You can say that saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked, for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that those hours represent. Okay? So let's say that today is my first time saving in sats. It's my first time thinking about buying Bitcoin. First, let's go over some pitfalls, okay? Don't get distracted by thinking that you can get better value by purchasing purchasing an altcoin. And an altcoin is anything that is not Bitcoin. And an altcoin is also a poop coin, okay? You don't want to invest in poop. You want to invest in Bitcoin. What up, Carlos? Bro, sorry I missed it, guys. Sorry I was late, but we did it. We're gonna stack today no matter what. Okay. I got some stuff that I couldn't. Some stuff came up that I had to take care of immediately, and I just had to drop everything. But we're back, and we're good, and we're gonna stack today. Keep it going. Okay. So let's start from scratch. Today is your first day of getting into Bitcoin. You understand it, or you're starting to understand it. You know enough to think, you know what? Maybe I should hold a little bit of Bitcoin. How about I just start, instead of spending my $5 on my coffee every day, I'm gonna put my $5 into Bitcoin every day, or I'm gonna continue to drink my coffees, but maybe just on Fridays. I'm gonna invest the first 4 days of the week. Instead of buying myself my $5 coffee, I'm going to buy myself $5 worth of Bitcoin. Or I'm going to save those $5 in Bitcoin. Okay? whatever the situation is, whatever your schedule you decide to do, that is the first step to decide that you want to start saving Bitcoin. That you want to start saving your value in Bitcoin. So once you pick the amount you want to do, you should also pick a frequency. You know what? I get paid every 2 weeks. I think every 2 weeks I'm gonna put $100 in, or $50, right? Or I want to make it more. I want to do it more often, but less money. Anyway, figure out how much you're gonna save in Bitcoin each pay period, each week, each month, each day, whatever frequency you feel like choosing. And once you're ready to make a purchase of Bitcoin, to exchange that paper money for real money, for the most scarce thing you can exchange it for, you can start. Let's see. I like to use Strike right now. The Strike app is pretty good. So there's a link in the chat. I believe Strike is also available on the Android system. I use iPhone, but it's pretty easy. You know, you go and you look for the Strike app. Let me show you guys the logo real quick. Where's that? All right, the logo looks like that, a little fireball. I guess it's not really a fireball. Can't zoom in. Oh, you know what? I can bring it up on the screen. Duh. I have a screen. Let's see. Strike wallet. Strike.me. Dun, dun, dun. Home. I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah. Okay. Is it Strike.me all the time? Let me see if I can find the actual main page for this Strike wallet app. Yeah, it's Strike.me. There we go. Put it on the browser. So you can go here to Strike.me. There's also a link in the chat for an affiliate. And what happens is you download it. Yeah, it is on Android and Apple. So you download it and you link your account to it. You can transfer money to your Strike account, or you can link your bank account to it, and you, in essence, will be able to stack sats, right? Well, to do the first part of stacking sats, because the first part of starting saving Bitcoin is to figure out where you're going to buy it. In this case, an exchange, and this is what this is. Pretty much, Strike is kind of is an exchange in a way, but they only sell Bitcoin. They don't sell any other kind of coins, and that's good, especially if you're new, so you don't get confused. Look for the Strike app. Okay. Once you're on here, you just click the buy button, and you type in how much you want to buy. We're gonna do a buy a little bit later in the show. So let's just say $20 was what you put in there, or you can do your $1 if you want to do $1 a day, right? And it also includes a way that says, let's see, where is it? Right here. Set a reoccurring purchase. So you can do, basically, if you don't want to do it manually each time you stack, and you already know you want to put in like $10 a day or $5 a day or $50 a week, you just click on that, and you get set up on how often you want to purchase at whatever price it's at. So daily, weekly, monthly, hourly. Reoccurring purchases can only be made via your cash balance. Okay, cool. So if you don't want to have a cash balance on your Strike app, you can just do a daily, weekly, and monthly direct deposit from your bank account, from your linked account, right? And then so that's like that would be the basics of getting of buying some Bitcoin, of buying some Satoshis, right? Once you buy them, you do need to have those moved to a wallet that you have the keys for, right? So we're new to Bitcoin. We don't know what that is, but you're gonna have to learn that piece, okay? So a wallet is a way what we refer to that it's a way for you to control. It's a way for you to control and verify to the Bitcoin network that you are the owner of a given, we're going to call it an account, okay? So an account in a traditional banking system, there's an account, and in the Bitcoin system, there's wallet IDs. Okay, so if you have a wallet, that wallet has a private key and a public key, and the private key is what you use to sign transactions, so the Bitcoin network knows that you are the person that actually owns that account, and that you want to do a transaction on it. It's gonna always ask for that if when it comes to pushing coins out of your account. Okay, it's super important that that stays secure, right? But anyway, there's two different kinds of setups, or just two basic kinds of setups that you can do when you're holding Bitcoin. One of them is a hot wallet, which just basically means it's like software running on a computer or on a phone that is available to you all the time, and it's always connected to the internet. So it's a little bit dangerous, right? But it's a wallet nonetheless, and it works. And that's like level one, right? Of just having your own wallet. And hold on a second, where is it? Is it the Aqua wallet? Oh, there it is, Blue Wallet. Like Blue Wallet's pretty good. Also, Blockstream Jade, Blockstream Green Wallet is pretty good. It's a phone based wallet, right? And it tells you what that wallet does is it holds a copy of your signing ID, and you can push transactions out. You can also create receiving addresses that you can give out to whoever needs to send you Bitcoin or Satoshis, and it's pretty cool. Um, I'm trying to see if I can show you guys one of these wallets. So this is one of my demo wallets I have. All right, this is Blue Wallet. Some transactions moving back and forth, and it is relatively safe, but not as safe as it could be. Right. The next level would be to have a hardware wallet or a signing device. Okay, and what that does is it separates the secure key from your setup and puts it into a hardware device. So it could be like a Trezor or like a Blockstream Jade external key. What are some other ones? We have like a cold card, right? Those are all work. And what that does is it instead of your signing key being living on the hot wallet device on the computer or on the phone, it puts that signing ID in the hardware device. So now you still run the software on the phone or on the computer to make the transaction and set it up and actually send it out. But before it actually goes out, the software checks the hardware device, checks that the hardware device is connected, and if you have the signing key on there, and then it asks you to confirm that you want to actually do the transaction on the device. That way, if somebody were to come in and hack your computer or hack your phone, they wouldn't be able to push out your Bitcoin unless they also had that physical access to that hardware device and they could push buttons on it, right? So it adds another layer of security. It makes it more secure. Yeah, you do have to pay a little bit of money to buy that device, right? And set it up correctly, but it is a better setup, right? Anyway, so those are the things you would need to get started. So let's with all that stuff set up, that's just the basics. Let's go back now and think about it. Well, is it worth it? Is it worth it to start to save in Bitcoin at this time, right? It's already up. It's already gone from zero, from being worth nothing 15 years ago to being worth right now $58,835 per Bitcoin, right? Am I too late? Are you too late to start stacking sats right now? And the answer is no. You're not too late. We still have a ton of adoption in the works, right? There's still a lot of what do you call it? There's still a lot of monetization in other places like real estate and gold, silver, stocks. There's a bunch of stuff that is being used as money that is not a good store of value, but it's a better store of value than cash. So people are using those things to preserve their wealth. So for example, stocks, like I said, and real estate, right? But real estate has leaks, and you have to pay for extra things that you might have not accounted for that cut into your profits For example, if you buy a property and you're holding it and you're renting it out, even though it might be cash flowing for you, you are in essence losing some of that value by way of, for example, insurance, taxes, homeowners association, repairs, that kind of stuff. And where it ends up on paper, it looks like your property's gone up in value like a lot of percentage points, but when you factor in all of the time and effort and resources that you had to commit to that building to keep it going, and plus all the fees you had to pay, you end up losing some of that, a lot of that value that you thought you created just in the fact that just in the process of owning it, right? So as people start to realize that, hey, if I have some money that I want to invest, is it enough to buy a property? If it's less than too much, if it's less than enough to buy a property, then you have to find a different vehicle to invest that money in, right? So then Bitcoin fits right in there just right. If you do have more than enough to buy a whole building or new property, do you want to have to pay the taxes on it, the insurance, have a risk of your tenant taking it over or destroying it? Or should you also take that same money and just buy Bitcoin again, because there's no cost of ownership for Bitcoin. Once you buy it on whatever exchange you buy it on, and you transfer it into your self custody wallet, there is no leakage. You won't be leaking value. You won't be losing purchasing power on that investment as you would with any other investment that charges you maintenance fees or whatever, like we just covered, right? So right now, the market cap for Bitcoin is about $1 trillion. No, is it $1 trillion? Yeah, that's right. No, is it? Let me see. I need to double check that because I can't remember if it's trillion or billion. No, it's got to be trillion. Yeah, it's a trillion. Let me look at this real quick. Market cap. It should be something that's on here. There we go. Market. Let's look at this here. What's the market cap? There it is. Market cap. Yeah, 1.3 trillion. Oops, it's out of the frame. Give me a second. $1.3 trillion. There it is. Is the market cap of Bitcoin right now, right? And don't get me wrong, $1 trillion is a lot. Okay, 1.3 trillion is a lot. But when you compare this to the market cap of real estate, right? Which is what? Let's see. Market cap of real estate. Real estate. Boom. Let's see what it says. Total value globally of real estate is 320. I'll bring this up. Total value of global real estate is 326 trillion, right? Okay. And that's just one asset class. That's real estate, right? And yeah, it's globally because Bitcoin is global as well, right? Not only people in America can own it, but everybody in the world can own it as long as they have access to the internet and some wallet software, right? And the Bitcoin app. So 326 trillion, right? Out of that 326 trillion, you don't think some people are going to eventually realize that, hey, you know what? It's safer for me to own Bitcoin than it is to own land or this building especially in a different country, right? Well, even in America, you never really own it here in America. You lease it for life. It's like it's not your land, it's your lease, right? Because if you don't pay the taxes on it, it's gone, right? Okay, so all that to say is this: if I were to invest money in real estate, how long would it take for me to double my money, right? In order for me to double my money in real estate, like, I know it's not direct, like double your money like that, but it would take a lot of movement to double the market cap of real estate, right? So you need another 326 trillion, right, to double the market cap of real estate, right? But what about the market cap of Bitcoin? How much do you need to double the market cap of Bitcoin? Not that much. See, we're at 103. Sorry, we're at 1.3 trillion. Real estate is at 326.5 trillion. Right? Well, that's in 2022. Anyway, it's going to take a lot bigger movement to double the market cap of your asset in real estate than it does in Bitcoin, right? So you're giving yourself the advantage here. You're getting set up as all those other industries start to demonetize and that value starts to flow into Bitcoin. You're already ahead of that, and you're giving yourself a better opportunity to gain a lot more. Oh, that silly internet coin is worth more than my country. Oh, is it? No way. No way. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm kind of rushing through a lot of things, kind of making sure that I gave all the justification for why we would save in Bitcoin, right? Okay, so we're done, right? We understand what Bitcoin, the basics of Bitcoin, how you would buy it, how you would take it off of the exchange and into your self custody wallet, and how being in Bitcoin is an asymmetrical situation where it might go down a little bit, right? But it's more likely for it to go up by multiples than the ratio of it going down, right? And if it were to go down, you would buy more and not sell at a lower value and don't take any of those losses. And then eventually Bitcoin will come up. Traditionally, or for the past 15 years, if you look back at Bitcoin at any 4-year window, Bitcoin has been, you're in the positive. If you're able to buy Bitcoin and hold it for 4 years minimum, you'll be in the green. You won't lose any. You'll actually be ahead, right? If you can do for more than one cycle, for like about 8 years, then you'll be good to go. So I think I'm on my first cycle. Yeah, I started in 2021. 2021. Yeah, so I have one more year before I'm done with my first Bitcoin cycle 100%. But I've been through the bear run, and this is a little bit of the beginning of the bull, right? I think I started at the end of the last bull, and went through all the bear run, and now we're getting ready for the next bull run, right? I might be in the middle of it actually, or the beginning of it. But okay, so we know how to stack sats now. We know that we don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin all at once. We can buy it in little increments, and we know why we should be buying it, because when you save in Bitcoin, your life gets easier. Everything in terms of Bitcoin is dropping in value, dropping in price. In terms of paper money, like the government money, your local currency, the prices are always going up. But when you save in Bitcoin, in terms of Bitcoin, the prices are always going down. There is a difference between financial and real assets. If you have money, bonds, and stocks, you ain't diversifying. They are 100% financial assets. That's very true. That makes sense. I'll leave it up to you to decide how much of your portfolio you should be putting into Bitcoin, right? I personally, I don't hold anything else because I think it's a waste to hold anything else. I know Bitcoin is doing well, and so far it's proving out. The thesis is proving out. My level of conviction is different than yours, right? That's up to you, and how comfortable you feel with saving in Bitcoin, and how comfortable you are with the material, how well you understand the technology and what it means and how it affects the traditional system, right? So I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out how much you want to invest and how often. Okay, all right, but that should cover why we stack and whether it's a good idea to start now, even in August of 2024, when the price of Bitcoin is at 58,758. All right, let's get into our stack recap real quick so we can get some satoshis finally. The price is actually dipping, so let's get some tasty sats right now. There we go. Stack recap. All right, we started buying Bitcoin back in May 22nd, 2023, and we are currently holding 0.2662268 Bitcoin for the lifespan of the show. 2831 Bitcoin for the lifespan of the show. Today, the price of Bitcoin is below our average buy price of 59,988. So today we're going to be doing a double stack. So what does that mean? It means that we're buying $40 worth of Bitcoin right now on the show live. Let's get this buy now before the price starts to come back up. Here we go. Let's jump into it. Let's see here. Cut the music. We know how much Bitcoin we're gonna buy. It's time to stack some sats. Let's go. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna go over to my handy dandy Strike app. Boom, open Strike. Here it is. And I go buy. Let's say I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin. I'm gonna key in $40, 40. There it is. And I'm gonna hit next. And it brings me to my preview screen. And I'm gonna cut the music and hit confirm. Here we go. Hit drum roll, please. Then confirm. About to buy $40 worth of Bitcoin for today's dollar cost average entry. There it is. And just like that, we've accumulated an additional $40 worth of Bitcoin right now on the StackSats show. A little bit late, but we got it done. Let's go into the spreadsheet and update it with today's purchase. Look at that. 8, 14, 24. And the purchase, today's price is pretty good. $58,817.42 was the price of the Bitcoin, was the price we bought at. We bought $40 worth. And let's see, there it is. And the yield was 0.00067,361 Bitcoin. It's pretty good. Oh yeah. 67,361 Satoshis were added to the stack today. Let's copy this data to the whole spreadsheet over here. Okay. This is an experiment, isn't it, guys? We've been here for a while. Okay. There's a purchase for today. And our total Bitcoin stack for the show right now is 0.266900441 Bitcoin. Just like that, we're slowly and steadily adding to the stack. Man, chilling. Let's see here. Here we go. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's get this show hopping. So that is the stack for today, and let's jump into here. So there it is. There it is. Q&A. Man, that was it was a long day for me today, guys. I apologize again for not showing up at 2. And we'll be back tomorrow at 2. So apologize for that one more time. McLovin in the house. What up, dude? I have some time today, guys. Let's talk about something. Let's run up these numbers. I need more watch time. Okay, I need more watch time and I need more subscribers. So let's do something. Let's do something that's fun. I'm gonna go and get a drink real quick. Right, so you guys get to have a conversation with my chair. McLovin, what up? Good to see you in here. Did you guys know the interest rate that they're saying the interest rate is going to drop? Do you guys think it's going to help? I think it's going to pump Bitcoin a little bit, right? Man, I feel so relieved right now just that that I was able to stack at this low. I'm calling it a low. 58K is a low. I feel like look at that. It's awesome. That was a good little dip today. A good little buy today. Wait. Money printer, yeah, exactly, McLovin. Money printer is revving up, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like all of the I've been kind of watching a lot of videos on like real estate and just like the real estate market, you know. Okay, question: have you ever lost Bitcoin, guys? Oh, that's a great question. I know somebody that has. One of the people I orange pilled lost about, I don't know, $500 worth of Bitcoin when it was like 20 in the 20s or 30s. So by now, probably about $1,000. And it was somebody that didn't listen to what I said. To look, you either gotta have your phone, or you gotta have your seed phrase. Okay. This person lost. This person moved, and in that move, they lost the notebook where they put their seed phrase, and that same week they got a new phone. Right? The people at the phone company told them that they would back up all their apps and install them on the new phone. So they did that, and she basically gave her phone up at the store. She got her new phone. She left with her new phone, and the app. She was running a cold wallet. Sorry, a warm wallet. The hot wallet was still showing on the display. You still had the icon for the hot wallet, right? For example, let's say you have like the Blockstream Green app on your phone, and it shows up. So you look at it at a glance. You're like, okay, cool. It's on my wallet. And then they left, and later on they go to open that wallet, and the wallet opens up, and it just says, okay, there's no wallets here. Do you want to restore a wallet, or do you want to start a new one? And then that was when we figured out that she needed her seed phrase. Looked around for the seed phrase. Looked around for that notebook. Never found it. So I was like, hey, I told you, you needed to do this the right way. I thought that person was not gonna want to start over, but they did. They started over, and that's just an expensive lesson that gets more expensive each time Bitcoin goes up. So yeah, don't lose your coins, guys. I lost a paper wallet that a teacher gave me. Oh my gosh! On 2018. Wow, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Sorry about that, Carlos. Hey, I haven't personally lost any Bitcoin. Let's see. I lost a few sats on messing around with the Lightning node. I was trying to set up a Lightning node. I kind of screwed it up, and then I lost about, I don't know, like 100,000 satoshis maybe. Which is that? Not even that. Like maybe, yeah, like 100,000 satoshis. I think I lost. I lost about 100,000 satoshis, which is a lot. I know. And I get pretty. I like to boat. I like to go fishing on friends' boats. I like to go diving off of friends' boats. So there's definitely some potential there for me to lose some stuff when I'm out there on the boat doing stuff and fishing and distracted. So yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. It happens. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Cool. That was a good question. I like it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the channel. We are at, let's see. Every time I see the channel, we see maybe 1 or 2 subscribers. I think we get more subscribers when I put out shorts, right? But a lot of the people that subscribe from the shorts don't watch the lives. Okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know. So that's why I stopped kind of putting out shorts, because I saw people jumping on, but not a lot of people showing up to the live streams. I might mess around with shorts a little bit later, but I'm not sure. But it would be nice to get this channel to, what is it? I think, let's see. New tab. Put 3-minute videos. Oh, actual videos? I haven't done any actual videos, for this channel. Let's see. Videos. Oh, I have just the 2 videos, the interviews with Adam and J-Dub. Make 3-minute videos. I'll try it. See how that works out. 3-minute videos, 5-minute videos, maybe. But we are at 286 subscribers. We're consistently getting subscribers. Like we picked up subscribers. Let's see. Well, not consistently, but this week we picked up maybe 3 subscribers, right? And this week I didn't do any shorts, so that's pretty good. And then I'm trying to get the watch time up. You gotta get the watch time to 3,000. Yeah, the watch time is growing slow and steady over time. It is. But I want to get to the point where I can unlock like badges. Last night I was drawing some badges, like this little guy here. This little Bitcoin guy. So I drew that guy. That's my style. So I made they're called badges, I think, for people that sign up to be like a member of the channel. And I went through the whole little progression. I have like the first one is like a little orange pill. The second one is like a little coin with the Satoshi logo on there, like the shish kebab, kind of like down there in the corner, right there. And the next one is like, I think it's like a Bitcoin one, like like a Bitcoin with like a sparkle thing on there, and then the next one is like a Bitcoin with like diamonds, like diamond hands, and the last one is like a Bitcoin with laser eyes and diamonds. So, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. More clickbaity stuff. That's true, McLovin. I could try some of that. Some clickbaiting. Make a. I don't know. I like the idea of making something more clickbaity, but it trends towards like the. I guess I could figure out a way to make clickbaity titles without being controversial. I just don't want. I don't want the negative stuff, I guess you could say, right? So maybe I'll try some more clickbaity titles. So maybe the rest of the week I'm gonna try titles like "Want to Be Rich." Try some title. Yeah, it's exactly, McLovin. It's a slippery slope, right? I wouldn't do like I don't like doing the politics. I don't like doing controversial stuff, you know. And that's probably to my detriment, to the show's detriment. I don't know. I guess you gotta make some people angry every once in a while. But I kind of don't want that. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that fire. You know. Never late than never. What up, Hard Huddle? So sorry I was late, man. I'm glad you able to jump back on. Yeah. Don't post your. Just don't post you doing the. Oh, I know, Carlos. I know. Opt out of slavery. Yeah, what up? Opt out of slavery now. Yeah, that's a good headline. All right. So requirements are no like surprise face, right? Or reaction face. And okay, I like to do I'll probably do the laughing face. Okay, I'll do a laughing face. No post the O face. I'm gonna try some clickbaity stuff, guys. Okay, all right. We gotta get the people in here, right? More drawings. Ooh. No O face, please. More drawings. Okay. Yeah, more drawings would be good. Okay. Yeah, I've been working on some drawings, Hard Huddle, for loyalty badges. Once we get to the right number count here. More Boltar. Yeah, that's true. More Boltar, more Huddle Boy. That's another one too. Dude, I sat down like 2 months ago and made a list of shirts or of designs that I want to make, either slogans or just like shirt designs, kind of like this, like Stack Against the Machine, right? Maybe go through that series and find like other bands that I like or other popular bands and just make a Bitcoin version of the band shirt, of that band's shirt. Like this is supposed to be Rage Against the Machine, right? but I made it stack against the machine. That'd be kind of unique and fun. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that's the plan. This week, don't be upset because I'll be doing some clickbaity stuff. I'm gonna try to do some clickbaity stuff. The titles might be a little bit ridiculous, right? And we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can start picking up new. I'm gonna experiment with the thumbnail and with the titles this week and maybe next week as well, to see what starts to work. And then once we find a formula, we're just gonna stick to it and hit it hard. Okay? Because we gotta get more eyeballs in here. We gotta get more people in here and just let them know that Bitcoin is the way. And if they're not in Bitcoin, they're shooting themselves in the foot and working a lot harder than they need to. Okay? All right. That is a plan. That is a plan. I appreciate you guys coming back after I missed the regularly scheduled program. So thanks so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. Let's wrap up the show and move on with our days. Here we go. Where's this? All right, just like that. Finally, better late than never, we're able to stack today here on the Stack Sats Show. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. This time for reals. And look out for some clickbaity stuff I'm gonna try to come up with tonight or tomorrow's show. But we'll be here doing the same stuff, stacking sats, taking names, stacking sats, and taking custody of our sats and continuing to grow our future prosperity by collecting the most scarce thing we can, Bitcoin. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys.